Welcome to the Prop Market. I'm your host, the Prop King, and today I have WNBA player props for August 15th, 2025. Absolutely love the three player props I have, and I also have a best bet. We cashed last show on our best bets. Shout out to anybody who cashed. Hit that subscribe button if you cashed the best bet. Hit the like button if you cashed the best bet, and also leave a comment if you cashed the best bet. It was an easy under. We went ahead and hit that one, and now. We also went 2 for 2 on our player props. Alicia Gray ended up cashing, Asia Wilson cashed, while Tina Charles and Suge Sutton both did not cash. So 2-2 on our player props and 1-0 on our best bets from our last show. I'm going to get into these picks, but first I want to tell you guys I do have an NFL preseason show up, and some people say you bet on NFL preseason. Absolutely, some of the best lines ever created. You can find them in the NFL preseason, and the reason for that is the books have less information. When they have less information, that really, really narrows the edge down. And so I absolutely love betting on things where the edges aren't so high like the NBA Summer League, for example. With all that being said, let's go and get to our first pick, and it's actually going to be Kelsey Plum. First time going with Kelsey Plum this season. Season average 29, PRA last 3 games 27, PRA projection is 31. I love her here in this spot. She's a person that takes a lot of shots, super aggressive, no Cameron Brink. So I actually think she's going to rebound better. In this spot, she's a person that's an aggressive rebounder, a very small player, but a very aggressive rebounder. Minutes should continue to rise. Also, um, playing against a weak defense. The Wings are known for having one of the worst defenses. Paige Becker is not a defender. So whoever's guarding Kelsey Plum is going to have trouble guarding her. Has went over uh, in her last 4 games versus the Wings. So she's done really good versus them coming up. So I absolutely love her over here. Go ahead and give me the over 29.5 PRA for Kelsey Plum. Next girl I'm going with, we just picked her last show, and I'm going back to the well. If it's not broke, don't fix it. I think it's what they say. Either way, don't recreate the wheel. Played 39 minutes in her last game. Still no Canada, so her minutes still should say high. 39 minutes is high in the WNBA, where it's only 40 minutes. Over in 6 straight games, 34 PRA last game versus Seattle, which was her last game. She easily cleared. And she's been over versus Seattle in their last 4 games, playing with high usage. Got to remember every game matters as we getting down to the playoffs. They're fighting for playoff seeding. I see her coming out with another 38 plus, um, 38 plus minutes here. Absolutely love Alicia Gray over 26 PRA. I'll bet it all the way up to 27.5. Next pick, Asia Wilson of the Aces season average 35, PRA last 3 games 46, PRA projection is 39. Asia Wilson cashed for his last show without shooting really well, without really scoring. Kind of showed that she's, really locked in on the rebounds and kind of getting other people involved. So I absolutely love her here in this spot. A good opportunity for her to kind of like push their team over the edge. They definitely are fighting for playoff position. And I see her minutes continue going up, her usage continue going up. She did not take as many shots as I thought she would, but she saved us on the rebounds from the last show. Look for her to be aggressive. Give me the over 36.5 PRA. I'm gonna ride this pick until it stops making me money. Best bet, we got the Fever versus the Mystics. I'm not a fan of the Mystics offense, but defensively they try to lock down the Fever. Yes, they can score, and they've been scoring pretty well, but I've also seen them go into droughts. And when the number is this high, you cannot go into droughts. So I'm looking for more of a defensive struggle. That maybe they'll play a little slower pace than what they're used to. Either way, I don't think neither team have the scoring power or the ability to get over 161. So my favorite pick for the Fever versus the Mystics is under 161 as point 0.5 as the point total. Quick recap. We got Plum over 29.5 PRA, Gray over 26 PRA, and then Asia Wilson over 36.5 PRA. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. You see the link up there. It's the NFL and college football content that I keep telling you guys about. Because come around January, a lot of you are going to regret that you didn't get in it. Of course, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, welcome. Continue to visit. I appreciate all the likes, all the comments, all the views, all that. Everything you do is appreciated. And so I do appreciate just hitting that like button. That goes a long way. With that being said, keep what you like, leave what you don't, and let's cash.